Oh, sound working?
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. Since you can tell a lot about
It
a
is.
person by where he or she lives, I thought I'd introduce myself by showing you my room. As you can see, I keep it pretty neat. Of course, I don't spend that much time in here. I always seem to be off solving mysteries. Anyway, here's my center of operations.
Going
my
right into
desk.
it.
Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business.
I'm not.
And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That will tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve.
Yes.
If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
All right, we are jumping right in. So welcome back, fancy nerds. We're going on into White Wolf of Icicle Creek, and I'm very excited for this one. I really enjoy this game. I sort of remember it. I know that there's a lot of food I have to make, and I weirdly like those kind of games. I like the Diner Dash type games, which might seem silly because I was a waitress for years, but I think it's awesome. So let's dive into the case file. Right, let's see. Current assignment. Head to the Icicle Creek Lodge, a small guest lodge deep in the Canadian Rockies of Alberta, Canada. I'm talking. It's not gonna stop. And try to figure out why so many accidents. Really? It kicks up. So many accidents have been happening there. The woman who runs the lodge, Chantal Monique, called me out of the blue, saying that Bet and Ed Raleigh from Shadow Ranch had recommended me. Oh, interesting. She sounded so desperate that I couldn't refuse. She said she was on her way to Edmonton to meet with her lawyers, so her handyman Ollie Randall will pick me up at the airport. She told me it's been really cold and snowy there, and that I should pack accordingly. And then she said something about a wolf. The connection was getting really bad, and I could barely hear her, but I'm pretty sure she used the word prowling, or was it howling? Along with dangerous and be careful. Accidents are one thing, but wild animals? I hope I know what I'm getting into. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, so there is that. Can I turn the light on and off? Yes, I can. Ooh. Controls look to be the same as I remember. So, off we go to Canada. Oh, you know we gotta continue the senior level streak. Your level
When
streak.
Chantal told me you were just a young thing, well, I thought she was pulling my leg. But you're not much older than my little girl Freddie.
Well, if one of the people at the lodge is to blame for all those accidents, Chantal thinks somebody like me has a better chance of figuring out who it is than somebody more, you know, hard-nosed.
Chantal has a bad habit of making up her mind without thinking things clear through. No need for you to tell her I said that, of course.
Is she still in Edmonton?
Afraid so. Insurance company's giving her and her lawyers a real hard time. Left running the lodge up to me. Which is why I'm not real crazy about the idea of having somebody new underfoot, especially if something else happens.
I won't be underfoot, Mr. Randall, and I may be young, but I'm no novice when it comes to solving mysteries.
We're here, so you'll get to prove yourself soon enough. You hear that?
Yeah.
Well, now, what was that?
Oh, what?
Was anyone in the bunkhouse when it exploded?
No, ma'am. Everyone here at the lodge is accounted for.
That's where Elsa and Becky had been living. Guess it was a good thing they quit after all. Elsa was my maid and Becky was my cook. Does the sheriff have any idea why the bunkhouse exploded?
He said he'd know more after the lab was done running tests on the debris he'd collected. He did say the blast was pretty powerful.
No kidding.
One of his deputies found the knob to the back door clear out on the highway.
That does it. Nancy, you have
You sure you don't want to give your daddy a call?
My dad runs a whole chain of resorts, Ollie. If you think I'm gonna admit to him that I can't handle running just one, guess again. Besides, Nancy comes highly recommended, and I'm sure she's got a foolproof plan for getting to the bottom of this. Don't you, Nancy?
Well, I was thinking that maybe I'd just be your new maid.
Totally.
You wanna be my maid?
That would give me access to everyone's room, and I could question people without making them overly suspicious.
Oh, yeah, that's an excellent idea. All right, you're my new maid. In fact, you're my new cook, too.
Oh, wait,
Your
hold on.
cook?
Well, that way, Ollie can stop pretending he can even read a recipe, let alone follow one. You'll have even more excuses to talk to the guests, and I won't have to pay anyone.
Oh,
Why, I think that's a fine idea, ma'am.
Now, we're not taking any more guests until this accident thing is cleared up. So I want both of you to make sure that the 4 guests we have are well taken care of. Especially that Olympic caliber cross-country skier from Fredonia, Yanni Volstaya. The flair he brings to the lodge is just what I need to attract the European jet-setting crowd.
I'm gonna be pretty busy trying to get rid of that wolf, Chantal.
We heard it howl last night, just before the bunkhouse blew up.
Well, do whatever you have to, Ollie. Oh, and Nancy, I want you to call this police detective I've hired as a consultant. I put his number on the phone there at the lodge. In fact, I think you know him. Tino Balducci?
yeah?
I gotta go. My lawyer's here. Good luck, you guys, and keep me posted. Coming!
Tino Balducci.
I'll get you a master key and leave it in your room. If you need anything else, I'll be in the basement.
All right, well, I guess welcome to Icicle Creek. Only wearing socks and a button-up shirt. Sounds cozy. Okay, so this is my room. Let's explore. Oh, no, locked. Is it locked? What is? Oh, no towels. I feel like I'm gonna have to do a lot of. Oh, it's a cute little teddy bear. Ooh.
This must be the key Ollie said he'd leave for me.
Oh,
And this must be a list of which guest is in what room. That'll come in handy.
Okay, so Fort 1's vacant. Got it. Alright, maid duties. Daily cleaning. Pick up laundry bag at the front desk, available after 5:45 a.m. Enter and clean only those rooms displaying the housekeeping sign. Make the bed. Remove used towels and washcloths. All rooms displaying the housekeeping sign must be cleaned no later than noon. And finish, drop the laundry bag down the chute at the top of the stairs by the restroom.
Skating pond maintenance. Oh, looks like I'm going to be doing a little bit of everything while I'm here.
Okay, pond must be shoveled after every snowfall. Warning, some sections of ice will be very thin due to the hot spring activity. Pay close attention to the color of the ice and only shovel off those areas which are safe to skate on. The shade of the ice will reveal how many adjacent ice grids have dangerously thin ice. Be sure to mark these areas with an orange safety cone and to never step on one. Ah, we're gonna have to play, not Minecraft, Minesweeper. This is Minesweeper. Guarantee it. Okay, so it fades that way. I feel like those two should be switched. Oops, no. Okay, example of sniveled show pond. Okay, yes, this is Minesweeper. This is totally
Report
Minesweeper.
all avalanches to the Avalanche Patrol.
Okay, 403-555-2006. Did she write that down? I'm gonna write it down. I do this every time. I'm like, I'm gonna write it down because she probably didn't write it down, and then she always ends up writing it. What else? Criminal activity. Report any and all criminal activity observed to the sheriff. Employees should remember that heat and moisture sometimes cause the door to the sauna to stick, and should periodically check to make sure that no guests are stuck inside. Cooking. Oh my gosh. For Breakfast is served from 7 a.m. to 8:15 a.m. Lunch is served from noon to 1. Dinner is served from 6 to 7. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna have to do that. I have so much to do. Okay, hang on. Let's keep looking around the room before I go to... Because there's, I think, more here? Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, okay. So, should I sneak around at night or should I just go to bed? Oh, it is 9:36 a.m. Was I supposed to have been cooking breakfast? I don't know where I am. Okay, maybe I gotta go find the kitchen? Where's the kitchen?
No need to go in there till it's time to cook.
Okay, there's the kitchen. Okay, so we don't have to cook right now. Ooh. Cool. Does this need to be all wolves? Okay, hang on. I'll do that in a second. Let's go back upstairs. Try to do my maid chores, I guess. Alright, so shoot. I was supposed to grab the laundry bag from somewhere. I've already forgotten where. Oh my gosh, guys. Guys, I've already forgot, guys. I already forgot what I'm supposed to do. Okay, hang on. Okay, pick up laundry bag at the front desk. Alright, okay. So, for cleaning... Alright. Let's go do that, I guess. I guess that's the first thing I'm gonna do. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so to the front desk first. Which is here. Ooh, what's this? January 15th, Chantal. This is my formal notice of resignation. While I have enjoyed being in service with you and the staff of Icicle Creek Lodge, I no longer feel safe with all of those accidents going on. I put a claim to your insurance company for the damage I sustained to my tires by the wolf. Please call me at da-da-da-da-da. Eliza. Ooh. Is this where the laundry bag is? It is. What are all these papers? My darling Elsa, remember how I told you that I love you more than anything? Well, that was true. But what's even truer is that I'm going to love you forever. Sometimes thinking about forever makes me dizzy, like when I start thinking about the sky and how it doesn't stop at the moon or the sun or even the Milky Way, but just keeps going and going and going. But when I think about you, forever seems totally cool, because it's one thing to just keep going and going and going by yourself, but to keep going and going and going with somebody, that's awesome. Write me back as soon as you get this. I can't wait to see you next week. Love forever, L. Okay. Is there
Looks
more?
like Elsa was having major boyfriend problems.
Oh dear. Dear Elsa, you said in your letter that you loved me, forever back. But if that's true, why'd you put off coming here to see me? When I read you weren't coming, I stopped and looked around because it just felt like somebody had walked up and stabbed me through the heart. I'm starting to get real jealous of that lodge you work at. You spend way, way, way more time there than you do with me. And I don't like it one bit. I can't help myself. I'm so in love with you, it's getting hard to see straight. And that's the truest thing I've ever told you. Come see me next week! Totally and completely yours! L. Okay. Little obsessive. Dear Elsa, this time when I read your letter saying you weren't coming, I didn't get sad. I got mad. I can't believe you think working as a stupid maid at some stupid lodge for some stupid lady whose name I can't even pronounce is more important than spending time with me. If I didn't love you so much, I'd tell you to go take a flying leap. But since I love you more than anything, I'll just have to do something else. Like maybe take your precious collection of troll dolls out of the box you stored in my garage and dump them down to the disposal. Or maybe I'll sell them on eBay for a nickel apiece. I don't know how else to make you understand that I love you with all my heart and I always will. Oh my... This is not a healthy relationship. Just in case anyone's wondering, that is not a healthy relationship. Alright, here's my laundry bag. I have under 2 hours to get this done. Oh dear. Alright. Okay, let's... Well, Nancy nerds, I made a fatal error and had a second chance at this. When I clicked out of the game, it stopped recording my gameplay. So I have gone back and started a new game, and I got to the point of where the video left off, and now I'm going to go through and play through for you guys so you can see what I saw. I didn't get too far, but we do got to get through a conversation with someone. So what I was trying to do before everything else happened was I needed to go do my chores, or my maidly duties. Okay, so let's do the maidly duties. Because we get to snoop. We get to do the snoops. Alright, so I don't think there was anything in... Oh, the bed is already made. I get the towel. And was there anything in this? Ooh. Can I look at what's on the table? Here? Yes, alright. World Championship venue remains a mystery. While it is common knowledge that the World Championship cross-country skiing competition will take place in Alberta, Canada, the winter after next, exactly where in Alberta is currently the sport's best-kept secret. We'll be making a formal announcement next month, said Olivia Dorfman, director of the event. When pressed to explain the delay, she said, "Delay? There is no delay. We simply saw no reason to announce the venue any earlier. It is widely rumored that behind-the-scenes bidding by hotel and restaurant chains has held up the final decision, leading to criticism that the event has become more about commerce than competition." But Dorfman refused to comment on either charge. Despite Dorfman's steadfast silence, there is a growing speculation that the prestigious event will be held somewhere around Banff, specifically in the pristine countryside which borders Icicle Creek. The fact that hotel owners and restaurateurs in the Icicle Creek area are extremely reluctant to discuss the competition leads considerable credence to the rumor, but only time in the form of Miss Dorfman will tell. Alright. Going to this one. Ooh, they did not make their lock. Towels. Alright. There's a few things over here. All the while. Oh, shit. Oh, I wanted to look at the yearbook. Apparently you cannot. Anything else? Can I look at this? Ooh, I can look at this. I didn't do this last time. Painting. Yes, yes. I feel like I might need one of these tools. Alright, make the bed. And I'm quick at making the... Ooh, wrong way. Okay, and block. Alright, so now we're going to read about him. The fact that Yanni Volskastia has won 5 of the last 7 cross-country skiing events he has entered may be an inevitable accomplishment, but it is hardly a surprising one. This is because, above all else, Volskastia hates to lose, and for him, losing means finishing anything other than first. If you don't come first, what's the point? When Volskastia says this, he seems genuinely puzzled. A citizen of Fredonia, he has been skiing competitively and winning for as long as he can remember. As a child, I expected to win, and I always did. I was very stubborn. When I was older, I had better competition, and it became more and more difficult to win because of stubbornness alone. And so I began to accept advice and to watch others, and to work on my technique. And that way, I was able to keep winning. Camera's over here. A mandatory 2-year stint in the Fredonian Mountain Brigade not only sharpened Volstasia's skiing skills, but carrying a rifle and shooting at targets while on patrol opened up what for him was a brand new sport, the biathlon. 3 weeks after leaving the army, he entered the Eastern European Biathlon Championship and won. The Fredonian army taught him at least one other valuable lesson. Knowing your enemy is the surest, that says surest. Knowing your enemy is the surest way to defeat him. Not only does he prepare himself physically for an event, but Volstasia also learns as much about the people he'll be competing against as he can. He memorizes what they eat, what they wear, where they live, what equipment they use, how they train, even their sleeping habits. I know some of my competitors better than I know myself, he declares. It makes them seem smaller to me, predictable, beatable. While Volstasia claims that studying the competition affords him a psychological edge and little else, some believe he studies his competitors so that he can eliminate them, sometimes before the race even begins. One of his rivals, a man who prefers to stay as close to the starting line as possible the night before the race, claims that at one event, Volstasia bought up all the rooms in the lodge closest to the race course, forcing the man to stay several miles away. Volstasia won. His rival came in distant fifth. Other competitors tell similar tales. Tools and replacement parts suddenly vanish from shops, food items disappear from store shelves, strange noises keep people from getting a good night's sleep. Some biathletes even claim that Volstasia altered the scopes on their rifles so they'd miss their targets. When confronted with these accusations, Volstasia just shakes his head. Ha! I do nothing wrong! They are angry because I always win, and they always lose. They are green with jealousy and sour apples. It's likely that he means sour grapes, not sour apple, but his message is clear nonetheless. When it comes to cross-country skiing, Yanni Volstasia is currently the horse to be reckoned. Alright, Biathlon Bob's tip of the month, the magic bullet. This is just saying you can use a bullet to adjust your sight on your rifle. All that is. Just in a lot of words. Alright, made the bed, get the towel. Did I make the bed? I did not make the bed. I'm so naughty. What a bad maid I am. Pish pish is the last room. Locked towels. Alright, we got a book on gemstones, a book on large machinery safety protocols, and a book on structural engineering. Sounds like you want to blow something up. Oh, I bet. Hey. There we go. Now, oh, not this. We drop our bag. And here.
This must be where I drop the laundry bag after I'm done cleaning all the rooms.
Yeah. Okay, and now the next thing I did was I went down to the basement. So let's go down there. And we get to go talk to Vishka. Here he is. What was that? He is a character, that's for sure. Such a character.
Oh, no.
Is something wrong?
You are what is wrong. Chantal said there will be no more guests to make noise at all hours and disturb my training. Yet what stands before me? A new guest.
No, I'm not a guest. I'm Nancy Drew, the new maid, and the new cook.
Forgive me. Allow me to start over. I am Yanni Volstasia. I am here to train for the Eastern European Cross-Country Championship. I spend my days doing interval work, drills, and isometric exercises. I follow a strict program, one painstakingly designed by a team of the best coaches in Fredonia. In fact, under no circumstances are you to use your key to let anyone into my room. My competitors are constantly spying on me, trying to steal my techniques.
You think someone's spying on you way out here?
One can never be too careful, so know this. If anything is missing or so much as out of place in my room, you can expect a visit from me, and it will not be a pleasant one.
Have you ever seen the wolf while you were out training?
No, for which I'm very grateful. In my country, in Fredonia, it is said that the gaze of the wolf will make you go blind.
Really?
They are creatures of infinite evil, and that is all I am going to say on the matter.
Cool.
I hear that a major cross-country skiing competition may be held in this area in a couple of years.
This is very true. It will rival the Olympics.
I also hear that you can be pretty imaginative when it comes to gaining an edge on your competition.
My competitors will stop at nothing to defeat me. I am forced to seek out and exploit every possible advantage open to me. I take no pride in some of the things I've done to bring victory to my country, but I have no choice.
You're busy, so I'll let you go.
We'll talk again, I'm sure.
All right, so he... Yeah? You stand at attention, almost T-posing. Do you just stay like that if I don't move the mouse? The answer is yes. All right, well, that is it for this. Back to the original video. This is all the time that I have for this episode today. So I got my morning duties done. I'll have to cook lunch when we come back and then continue exploring. It's definitely harder to explore when you have to keep stopping to like cook lunch and clean rooms and cook dinner and but I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna give me a lot to do, so I am excited. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you liked this video, please put a like on the video, share it to your friends, and comment what is your favorite part about this Nancy Drew game. I think I'm gonna like the food, so tell me what your favorite part is. I'd love to know. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next mystery. Bye!